the pump. That is so freaking funny. My collar is so full of foundation. I am so sorry. That is so unprofessional. I want this video. Oh, I turned it on again. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be doing my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. I'll have all the details in the description because I don't remember the exact dates and the exact like tiers, whatever. But I thought I would sit down and talk to you about all the products that I recommend to you guys purchase. I have done these videos in the past. I'm going to try not to talk about too many of the same products that I talked about back then because it would be really repetitive. I'm also doing a wishlist video separately from this because these videos tend to be really long. If you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I do a ton of product reviews and things like this, like talking about makeup because it's so much fun, right? And turn that notification bell for videos 3 times a week. And let's get into this video. Okay, so I have one skincare item that I really want to talk about because the rest I feel like I've talked about in other videos and I'm still using the kind of the same skincare. But this is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing and Night Serum. So this is obviously a powerful chemical exfoliant, right? A lot of people think that this is a hydrating serum and it's not a hydrating serum whatsoever because it is kind of misleading in the title. It says with hydrating honey. It's supposed to like literally take off the first layer of skin. You're supposed to use it 1 to 2 times a week. I use it just once a week and I actually alternate it with another like retinol type thing. I love this because it is actually much more gentle than like a straight up AHA, BHA would be. It's a great product and if you have like a lot of texture in your skin, I highly recommend this product. It'll help minimize your texture and pores and just like make your skin like really smooth and your face feel really soft. Oh, a couple of skincare items that I did want to mention. I completely forgot about them because they're in my products I've used up little bin and I totally want to repurchase them, but the Milk Makeup vegan moisturizer and the vegan cleanser, I love them so much. The cleanser is so beautiful and creamy and like it lathers into the skin super well. It even helps take off makeup if you haven't really fully done that with like your cleansing balm or whatever. It is so nice on the skin and I love it. And then the moisturizer is so thick. It's a really thick moisturizer, so it really seeps into the skin, which is really helpful if you have dry skin. So I highly recommend those, and something that I definitely want to repurchase because I ran out of them and I need them in my life and I might as well get them on sale, right? The rest of the skincare I have is actually more like body care. We're gonna quickly talk about these. I talk about these in every recommendations. I just have to mention it. If you haven't tried the Bum Bum Cream, just do me a favor and try it. It smells so good, like, and it's so hydrating to the skin. It is really nice, and it like the best part is that it smells so good. I have the Biggie Bum Bum, so this is like the huge size. They have a smaller size. This is limited edition. You can only get it around the holidays, so they don't really have it anymore, unfortunately. Then I also definitely recommend this. This is the shower gel. This is the moisturizing shower gel. It smells so good and it makes you feel really nice and moisturized while you're showering. So I love this stuff. It's amazing. Trust me, you need it. So I have a lot of stuff from Kopari to talk about. The number one thing I recommend, if you're gonna buy one thing that I'm recommending for you, it should be this. This is the Kopari Coconut Crush Scrub. I love this stuff. It is a scrub, but it is so gentle on the skin, even though it exfoliates so well. It smells so good. It smells like coconut. Oh my gosh. And it's so moisturizing. Like, let me tell you, it works so well. It exfoliates. It gets rid of all the dead skin. It makes my skin feel so soft. I love this stuff so much. And then when you get out, it still feels like you have like you put on cream even though you haven't yet. Like you put on lotion. Another shower favorite of mine is the Kopari Sudsy Shower Oil. I love this stuff. So this is a shower oil. I broke the little thing, the pump, which makes me so sad because now I have to like actually open it. But this is so hydrating to the skin. If you have really dry skin, I highly recommend this. This is so nice. It makes you feel so soft. So that's like my shower routine, to be honest. Next I have the Kopari Coconut Melt. Oh my gosh, this stuff is so good. I love this because it is a multi-use product, so you can use it as a makeup remover, as a hair mask, or as a just like all over body oil. You could also use it in the bath. Honestly, it's pretty much a coconut oil, but it has like some other awesome ingredients in it, and I absolutely love this because it is so hydrating to the skin. Like I said, if you suffer from dry skin, you need this entire Kopari line because it's gonna help you so much. And then I also have obviously the coconut body milk. It's just a lotion. I use this every single day. When I get out of the shower, I'm still a little wet, I just kind of put this all over and it really hydrates my body, and I just love it so much. It has a subtle coconut scent, like a sweet coconut scent, but it's not too strong or overpowering. So if you're sensitive to scents, this is definitely for you. It is a lot less powerful than the Bum Bum Cream. So the sale is the most perfect time to kind of splurge on items that you've wanted to get in the past but like haven't like brought yourself to do it because it's so expensive. And that's how I feel about eyeshadow palettes from like Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona. So I have two eyeshadow palette recommendations here. The first is from Natasha Denona. This is the Circle Loco palette. This is the newest one in her line and I absolutely love it. If you love color, you will obviously really enjoy this one a lot. I've done so many looks. That's the palette that's on my eyes today. I did a 2 looks 1 palette. I've been using it a ton lately and the formula is amazing. It is one of her $125 palettes, so it's quite expensive, but with a 20 or 15% off discount, obviously it's a little bit less harsh, but really recommend this palette. But also I love this palette from Pat McGrath. This is the Divine Rose palette. Oh my god, I just read what the back of this palette says. That is so freaking funny. It says, use without caution. Shade throwing and eye ecstasy may result with prolonged use. That is so funny. This is the Divine Rose palette. Like I said, this is the most perfect everyday palette. This is the perfect bridal palette. There's so many uses for this palette and the special shades, the 4 special shades over here. These are the most perfect everyday neutrals. I love this palette for everyday. And this is definitely a palette that I would buy if I had a coupon or a discount of some sort because it is so pricey. I just realized my collar is so full of foundation. I am so sorry. That is so unprofessional. Ignore it. So those are the 2 palettes that I highly recommend. If you want something that's a neutral with a pop of color that's a little less expensive, I recommend the Urban Decay Wild West palette. I did do a 2 looks 1 palette with that one as well. It's a really nice formula. It's great and it's I think $52, $54. So it's significantly less expensive than these. Oh, I did forget to mention my favorite sunscreen. This is from First Aid Beauty. This is the Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen with zinc oxide. I can't ever say that. This is what it looks like. It is so weightless, like it says, and it has a little bit of a tint. I'll show you right now. This is a sunscreen I use every single day. It's not such a tint, and it really does feel very lightweight on the skin. And the best part is that it doesn't pill up. It has SPF 30, so it protects you. Use your sunscreen every single day. Trust me. I'm running out of this one, so I definitely need a new one, and I'm gonna be probably purchasing something different just to try something new, but I definitely recommend that one. It's really nice. It doesn't pull up under the makeup, so I have a couple of foundations to recommend. The first is from Urban Decay. This is the Hydromaniac foundation. I have a review up on my channel and a wear test. This is a tinted moisturizer, not really a foundation, so it's very lightweight. It's gonna be so perfect for spring and summer. This is sweat proof, it lasts a long time, and it's really hydrating, so if you have dry skin, I really recommend this one. I like this one more than the Fenty Skin Tint. It is a little thicker in consistency. It actually feels pretty lightweight anyway, despite it being super thick. Not super thick, it's like medium thick, you know, and it covers a whole lot for it being a skin tint. It's really nice on the skin, and it's super glowy, and I love it. It's gonna be perfect for summer. Like I said, another foundation that's gonna be really good for summer is this LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This one has a bit more of a medium coverage. I really do enjoy them both, and I really recommend them. They're both not so pricey. I think this is $29 and this one's $22. Like seriously, don't sleep on LYS. Such a great brand, black owned, and it's new to Sephora, so gotta support them. Oh, I do have a concealer recommendation. This is the NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. Definitely don't recommend this as an under eye concealer, but I do like using this as a spot concealer. It covered some little pimples that I have here and here today. It's really great for spot concealing, and then you go over with your foundation and everything looks amazing. It is not drying whatsoever, even though it's a matte concealer. It looks really good. I have a couple of brush recommendations that I highly recommend you get them on sale, because I wish I waited till the sale to get these. The first is from Rare Beauty. This is the concealer brush. It is the most perfect, like dense, perfectly dense brush for right under the eyes. It smooths everything out. It doesn't leave it streaky, and it's really great for applying eye primer as well. I love this brush so much. And then I also have the Fenty Beauty 125 face brush. This is perfect for cream contour and cream blush. I love it so much I want to buy another one for cream blush, because I tend to get this one really dirty with bronzer. Man, I can't even stop staring at my shirt. It's so disgusting. I'm so sorry, guys. But it's perfect for right there to chisel out the cheekbones, and for cream blush, like it applies it so perfectly, like spreads it evenly. It's such a great brush. I love it. Okay, I don't have any new powder recommendations, so I'm quickly gonna go through these. The Fenty Beauty, this is the Pro Filter Loose Setting Powder. This is the shade Butter. I have not tried the translucent one, so I can't tell you how good that one is or not, but this is a really nice setting powder. I use it to bake under the eyes and under my contour almost daily. It is amazing. If I want to bake, sometimes I don't bake. This is so smoothing. It sets everything super nicely, but my favorite of all is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Setting Powder. You can see how much I love it. Like a hip pan, major pan. This is a pricey powder, so definitely recommend getting it on sale. It smooths your under eyes like no other. It is amazing, and I love it. A powder foundation that I highly recommend is the Fenty Powder Foundation. I did a whole review on it. If you have dry skin, don't worry about it, because trust me, it's not drying whatsoever. I'm shocked that I like this. I never thought I would like a powder foundation with having such dry skin, but this does not settle into the fine lines or anything. It smooths everything out. It looks really, really nice on the skin, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for a powder foundation. If you're oily or dry, this will work for you. It's amazing. I can't wait to use this over top the Fenty Skin Tint because I think it's gonna work really well. I have a lot of bronzer recommendations. Apparently I'm on a bronzer kick. There are two that I always talk about, so I'm gonna quickly go through these. The Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer. This is a bronzer stick. This is the one I'm wearing under my powder products. This is the one that I wear the most. I've been using this. I bought this I think last spring VIB sale. I think this is the most perfect neutral bronzer. It's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's perfect for contouring, or it's perfect for just, you know, overall bronzing the skin. It is a beautiful, beautiful cream contour. This one is also really great, and I've talked about it before as well. This is the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. This one's really dark. This is the shade Fair, but it's like super dark. I don't know why it's so dark, but this is what it looks like. This one's also really great. It's a little darker. I would say this is more of a contour shade. Either of these are really good. I don't know which one's more expensive off the top of my head, but they're both really good and I love them. And this one blends out effortlessly as well, especially if you use the Fenty 125 brush, trust me. Or I tend to use this one with a sponge as well. This one's really good. It blends out really nicely and it makes you look all nice and chiseled or bronzed up, I think. Next we have the Ilia. This is the Drawn In Light Bronzing Powder. This is a more warm tone bronzer, so it's like gonna bronze up the skin, make you look like nice and sun-kissed. I really like the formula of this. It's really nice. It has a really nice like kind of sheen, but also not like, I don't know, it's the most perfect bronzer shade. I just love the formula of this. The last bronzer I have, the only reason well, no, I love it. I'm not saying the only reason I'm recommending this, but it's one of the only reasons I'm recommending this, because Becca is shutting down in August. It's so sad. It's really like, literally I was like, wow, the end of an era. But I really love this bronzer. This is the Gradient Sunlit Bronzer in this shade Sunrise Waves. As you can see, that's how much I love it. I hit pan. I love that you just swirl your brush in there and you get like this perfect concoction of a bronzer. You can get a sheen, you can, because the outer parts have like some sort of like metallicness to it, and it gives you a nice sheen. Or you could just have the middle and just have a nice matte bronzer. It's really nice. I love the formula of this. It blends so nicely. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks over the Milk Cream bronzer. One more bronzer recommendation. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one for some reason. This is the Buxom Staycation Vibes Primer Infused Bronzer in the shade Backyard Bronze. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this one. I'm not sure why. Like, I think this is a really great formula for a bronzer. I think it's a really nice like neutral tone bronzer as well. It's like perfect for chiseling out the cheekbones or just making your skin super bronze. I don't know, it's a nice formula. It glides on super smoothly. It blends out flawlessly, and I love this bronzer so much as well. I have two blush recommendations, and I feel like I've recommended these both before. I think I picked this one up in one of the VIB sales recently. This is the Lawless Make Me Blush Velvet Blush in the shade Phoenix. You know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I did. I got this off of Babs Beauty recommendation, and I think I got this in the fall sometime. I don't remember, but this is a perfect summer blush. Like, look at that. It is like a red orangey. It has some shimmer in there. The formula is amazing. It blends out so effortlessly. It is such a nice blush, and the color is like perfect for summer, so I highly recommend it so that you can be prepared for spring and summer, right? And then of course I have, and I think I've recommended this one before because I bought it, I remember, last spring VIB sale. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder blush. This is the shade She's So LA. I want to get more of them because they're so good. I just love the versatility of this. Like, you have your cream blush and then you have your powder blush. It does look like a bronzer. I promise you it's not a bronzer, but he is coming out with bronzers in this exact format, and you know, I gotta jump on that. I cannot wait to purchase that during the sale. I'm going to, because this formula is so amazing. This blush is stunning, and yes, it looks like a bronzer, but I promise you, when you apply it on the face, it doesn't look like a bronzer. I'm dirtying the crap out of my shirt. I just can't wear white shirts. I really can't, but it's okay. This is an amazing blush. I only have one highlighter recommendation. A lot of the highlighters I've been using are not from Sephora. This is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. This is the small size. I believe it came in a set with one of her lip glosses, but this is my favorite highlighter, like one of my favorites of all time, honestly. Look at how pretty that is. It does have like pretty big chunks of like actual glitter, so if you don't like highlighters that do that, then I would stay away from this one in particular. But it is amazing because it's multi-use. I love multi-use anything, so you can use it on your face or your body, and it's gonna especially come in handy in the summer. This is more of like a silver undertone. It has like some like shift, some purple, pink, I don't know, blue shift. I don't know, this is like one of my favorite highlighters for sure. And just grab the big one, trust me, thank me later. I have one eyeliner recommendation, and this is newer to me. I tried it like 2 weeks ago. This is the by Beauty Extreme Longwear Liquid Eyeliner. This is such a great eyeliner, especially if you're a beginner at eyeliner. It is so easy to use. It is one of those like you dunk it in. I usually prefer the felt tip ones, but it works so well, I promise. It has a really nice and precise tip, so you will never mess up your eyeliner. And it just looks amazing. It's really black too, and it's really matte, and it's just really long lasting as well. And my mascara recommendation is the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. I like this more than the normal They're Real. Isn't that crazy? Because I love that one for years, but this one, there's something about this mascara that actually makes my lashes look so good. It looks like I'm wearing falsies. Like I was wearing it earlier before I put on lashes, and I swear it looked like I was wearing falsies, but I was not. So this is amazing. It lengthens, separates, volumizes. It volumizes more than anything, and that's what I look for in a mascara, but it does lengthen too and separates. It's such a great all-in-one mascara, and if you can get it on sale, even better. I have one lip liner recommendation, and I think I've talked about it before, but I gotta talk about it again. This is from Pat McGrath. This is the Pat McGrath Contour Permagel Ultra Lip Pencil. Look at how much I love it. It's almost gone. It is a very similar formula to the ColourPop. It's very creamy. It's maybe a little bit less creamy than the ColourPop ones, but this one's $29. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm gonna tell you the other lip that I'm wearing in a second, but it's such a perfect everyday nude, especially if you're on my skin tone, maybe even darker. It is so nice. It is really creamy, and it lasts all day. Like, it's creamy when you're applying it. It makes it easy to apply. When you put it on, you're like, it's stuck to your lips forever. Like, it's honestly so long lasting. It's such a great lip liner, and I definitely recommend getting it on sale because that's a pricey lip liner. Over top of that, I'm wearing the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fussy. It is quite pink toned, but the combination of those two gives me life. I love this combo so much. I love this formula of a lip gloss too. It is really kind of sticky, but not too sticky that you hate it. And I also really love the shade. It is like a really nice rosy pink, so it's perfect for spring and summer. So definitely recommend that one. This is, I think, the one that came in the set with the highlighter, but such a great formula. I love it. I have one perfume recommendation. I could go on and on about perfume all day, but I'm gonna do a perfume collection soon, so I want to save that for then. But if I could recommend one perfume for you to get on sale, it is the Dior Miss Dior. Look at how cute this is. I remember last year when I was like, I'm gonna buy this, and I finally bought it in the winter VIB sale. No regrets. I'll put the notes up here because I don't know off the top of my head, but let me tell you, this is the most sophisticated smelling perfume ever. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's not overpowering, overwhelming. I love this perfume so much. It's become one of my favorites for sure. Okay, and then I have some setting spray recommendations. The first is the Benefit The Professional Super Setter. This is the newest one that they've come out with, and I really like this because of the mist. Like, look at this. It is so fine. I don't know if my camera's gonna be able to pick it up, but look. So fine. It reminds me of the Fenty Beauty one, but I like this one more for some reason. It like locks my makeup in all day. Like, it melts everything together. It makes everything look super flawless, and it makes my makeup last forever. I love the sprayer on that too. But if I want something that's like literally my makeup will stay on until tomorrow if I let it, then I definitely recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. As you can tell, I love the Airbrush Flawless line. Don't know what the heck happened to the cap. I got the small size first originally because I was like, I want to test it out and make sure, but this is definitely something I would buy the full size of 100%. Like, I would maybe do that this sale, to be honest. I've got a couple of hair tools to talk about, and the first is the Dyson Airwrap. If you can get it on sale, I definitely recommend you get it on sale because that thing is $550. It is insane. I did buy it during one of the VIB sales, I'm pretty sure. I did a whole video on me testing it out, trying all the attachments, and it's such a great one and done. Like, you have your entire everything you could ever need to style your hair, and it's so great for your hair, like, because it doesn't use straight up heat. Definitely recommend that. But if you're not in the market for like a new hair dryer thingy, then I recommend the T3. This is the interchangeable wand. I have the whole thing. I have the whirl and the twirl, but I think this is the whirl. I don't know the difference, to be honest. The whirl are the ones without the clamps. The twirl is the one with the clamps, I think. I don't feel like looking it up right now, but you guys can get the gist of it. I have all of the attachments, but if you buy one set, it comes with only 3 of the attachments, either the ones with the clips or the ones without the clips. They come in different sizes. I love that it's interchangeable. It is so, oh, I just turned it on. It's plugged in. It is so nice for your hair. It makes my hair look so good. This is like the remnants of me curling it 3 days ago. I gotta go wash my hair when I'm done with this video. Oh, I turned it on again. And I just touched it. That was hot. Turn off. It wasn't that hot, but like it was hot. It was getting there. Like it would have burned me if I hadn't noticed. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna put that down before I hurt myself. All right, I think that's everything. Let me go over my list real quick. Anyway, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're gonna be shopping this sale. I would love to know. What are you gonna pick up, and are any of my recommendations on your wish list, or do you love them as well? Let me know. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. But if you're new here, I would love for you. Here I do a lot of product reviews, and what happened here? This is the Weightless liquid mineral sunscreen with zinc oxide.